what is up, my pretties? This is Twizted Tiff back at it again for ya. This is going to be a special one, that's for sure, because of the fact that not only that I actually figured out how to turn my camera, oh my god, so it'll actually be width and not length. Yay me. I was quite proud of myself on that, but that's not specifically why I'm saying it's special. Because I have been working on the 13 Ghosts series that I've been talking about, and if anybody really wants to know what it is, I'll give you a little snippet. I'm going to be talking about every ghost individually, because I feel like they're just such unique characters, because they play 90% of the movie, that they deserve to be, their stories deserve to be told individually compared to just in one 30-minute video, or 2 minutes in between each person and everything like that. Granted, they're not really, their stories aren't that much to really talk about, so I'm gonna try my best to put as much detail in it as possible, but here we go. The first person we are going to be talking about, or the first ghost I shall say, we are going to be talking about is the firstborn son. So the firstborn son is kind of a tragedy, to be quite honest. This boy was absolutely obsessed with cowboys and Indians. He would sit at the TV all day just watching anything that had to do with cowboys and Indians, so on and so forth. He dressed like a cowboy, top to bottom, from boots to hat. He had everything. And one day he was unfortunately in the yard, playing with the next door neighbor, and when they were playing, the next door neighbor kid was the Indian per se, and he was the cowboy, and he had his little fake gun and stuff like that, but the neighbor got the better of him on that situation, because of the fact that he just shot that straight steel arrow right through back of his head, straight out the front. And if anybody's kind of trying to wonder why he chose the firstborn son, if anybody's read into the Black Zodiac, especially the original Black Zodiacs, I think those are hell of a lot scarier than the actual Zodiac, Black Zodiac that they have in 13th Ghost. And I've thought about, maybe making a video on those. And basically the Black Zodiac is just the opposite of what your zodiac sign is. So it's the evil side of it, not the good side of it. And basically what he saw in this child, and the reason why he took him as one of the Black Zodiacs from the 13th, for his 13th ghost thing, to open up the eyes, basically that leads into hell, because he would be able to see the past, present, and the future, and who is able to control this is basically a god, because he could control basically time itself. So he saw this opportunity to get this ghost because he never continued on to the nether realm, and this particular ghost, yes, he's young and everything like that, he doesn't kill anybody, but he is a complete jerk. He is a jerk. He's a brat, I guess you could say, because what he likes to do is he likes to, because of the fact that he's so tiny, he likes to lure people to the other ghosts so the other ghosts can finish them off, because obviously he can't do much, which I thought was quite bratty. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. He is freaking bratty. Come on now. But he unfortunately, didn't pass on to the nether realm. Nobody knows why he ended up sticking around, but he did, and he ended up in that damn glass box that none of the freaking ghosts ended up wanting to be in. The actor that was in the movie, his name is Michael Spidel, I want to say. It's Speidel? Yes, Speedle or Speedel. I don't really know how to pronounce it, and if you go on Google, it doesn't really give you the option to hit a button where it'll pronounce it for you, so I tried my very best. So he was in only like 3 movies his entire young life. He is 31 now, but he has only been in 2 other movies. The first one was 13 Ghosts, and he kind of disappeared out of the light after that. We haven't heard much from him ever since then. But this one will probably be a little bit more short of the videos compared to all the other ones because, you know, the firstborn son doesn't really have much to say. It's just, like I said, it's just a sad tragedy when it comes to it, because it's just this lonesome little kid that loved cowboys and Indians, and obviously 2 kids obviously didn't know what they were doing. Well, the neighbor didn't know what he was doing. Grabbed his spear, shot him through the head, and he's just never been able to move on ever since then. And it's just a sad story at the end of the day, you know. Which, the weirder part is it does say in his urban legend thing that when he passed away, he died with his whole cowboy uniform on, but in the movie he actually is dressed in his cowboy outfit but has an Indian feather in his hair and is carrying a tomahawk. And his weapon of choice also is actually his tomahawk in 13 Ghosts and not his little toy gun, like, to use. So I thought that was quite intriguing because he wasn't even using a tomahawk when he passed away, and on top of that, the tomahawk and the feather for Indians, not for cowboys. So that was a quite intriguing situation with that too, needless to say. But you know, it was a whole sad tragedy. I can't imagine, you know, passing away at such a young age over something so tragic. I can't even imagine what his parents probably thought after all of this crap happened to him and everything like that. I would have been more intrigued trying to figure out the actor who played him and how he was when he was younger, playing the guy, you know, at such a young age. Like, it blows my mind with younger actors and actresses and how they're able to, you know, do all this stuff when they're younger, because, like, it is hard. It is hard, that's for dang sure. But that's the short end of the story for, you know, the firstborn son. Tragedy turned into a little brat, and he's like, here, let me just take you to all these ghosts because I can't do diddly squat as this little mini thing. I mean, he might be able to. They don't really show much in the thing, so, but if you guys stay tuned, I will be bringing out the next ghost, which is one of the more popular ghosts on Saturday. I'm not going to tell you who, because you're just going to have to wait, because I'm not going to sit here and tell ya. So, stay tuned, but until next time, my pretties, I will see you later.